Hello guys, and welcome back to another update on our snowstorm here. We're definitely seeing a lot has changed over the past hour. So we go back a little bit and we see that light snow band right there, right here. It's really starting to exit the area and we're starting to see some heavy banding occur. Well, let's see if the AccuWeather website wants to agree with that ban. And man, it just really picks up in intensity at 11 and 12. Yeah, we could see some 2 to 3 inch snowfall hour accumulation. Like, look at this band right here. We're in between two bands right now. Like, we're right here, right? We're in between two bands. And look how this band evolved. Like, we go back. Look, it was not there. And we had this one instead. But look, as that low pressure strengthens, look how this band is just strengthening. And we're gonna see that band absolutely slam our area until 1 p.m. I think we're gonna see some very heavy snowfall, and this is gonna be the height of the storm at this point. Temperatures, they're pretty low. They're mostly at the freezing mark, 33, 33, 34 up in Newark and New York. But we're seeing that the back end of this is approaching and it's about to be over. I mean, like, if you look at this, well, I mean, the back end is approaching, so we're not gonna see much additional accumulation. If it comes down heavy enough, we're gonna see another 2 to 3 inches. But you gotta be careful. So, I mean, you just see the rapid pace of this, like right here. Like, Allentown, you're over with this. Philly, you're up next. And I mean, up to the shore, maybe Middlesex, you're gonna be done by this by 1. So you still have a window of 3 hours to accumulate. We're not done with this yet. And if we look at the snowfall total, if we look at the snow totals right now, we are getting numbers pretty high over northern Jersey, 8 to 12 inches. Just happened. Yes, so we have 8 to 12 inches over New Jersey, 1 to 3 over New York. Over our area, we do have 4 to 5 inches. I think it's more like 3 to 4 because of how heavy and wet that snow is. But we do have solid accumulation. And I think this will add on over until 1 p.m. I think we might end up with more like 7 to 8. I know you guys are thinking, like, man, like, there's not much on the ground and it's only measuring 3 to 4, but we still have 3 hours. And we didn't have that banding earlier right here. We gotta watch this, because this could very easily be an inch or 2 an hour. So we gotta watch that, especially. So, yeah. I mean, it's just getting heavier and heavier each time I refresh it. And it is quite cold, I'll tell you. And it's just strengthening, I'll tell you that. So this banding is becoming more promising because this low pressure right here is going really nuts. And that's throwing these banding features off to New Jersey. So here's my timing. I think Philly and Western Jersey, you guys will be done in like 30 minutes. Trenton, Hillsborough, Morristown, you guys will be done by 12. Old Bridge, East, I think you guys will be done by 1. Long Island and Boston, you guys will be done by 4. And then the southern points of southern Connecticut and Massachusetts, you guys will be done by 5. And notice that we didn't see any snowfall in southern New York. Nothing. Look how sharp that contrast was. That's what I was thinking. But if you notice, Boston hasn't picked up anything yet. So Boston is in a little bit of a trouble. Because if we look at the radar, yes, it is like kind of snowing now. It did transfer over from that rain. Yeah, it's snowing pretty good there. But I think Boston will end up lower than anything. But we didn't see this type of intensity, which would be absolutely crazy. But I mean, even with these bands, they're quite heavy, I'll tell you. They're very heavy, and they could be blinding. Let's go over to pivotal weather. Let's see if they suggest the same thing. Yes, these heavy banding features. It's not widespread snow. I think they got the wrong idea, but they do have it right that some of these bands could be very heavy, could produce I don't think it's 2 to 3 inch shower rates anymore. I think it's 1 to 2 inch shower rates. That's still very heavy and significant. So we gotta watch these. Yeah, I mean, we can take a look on where the dynamics are really focused on, and we're right at the height of the storm right here. Very heavy snow banning features off the coast of New Jersey. Makes sense. Euro puts a little bit more in New Jersey, but same idea. It's off the coast, and it throws these heavy banning features in. So we're gonna have to watch what these bands do on the back end of this, because they could be very heavy. So I'll end it with that, and I'll see you guys maybe one more time at 12, and we'll see how much snow we pick up from these heavy snow bands, like convective bands. Because the problem is with such a strong low pressure right here, this is the low pressure basically, you're gonna get areas of light snow and very, very heavy snow in spots. And we're starting to see these banding features really take over. And these light snow spots, I think it's going to be over for you guys. But right here is the jackpot. Norristown, Buckingham, Randolph Township, Ringgoes, Rocky Hill, Plainsboro Township, Trenton, Franklin Township, Hightstown, Old Bridge, East Brunswick, Sayreville, Hazlitt, Middletown, Robertsville, Roseville, Allentown, Northern Philadelphia. I think this area right here, you can pick up another solid 1 to 3 inches. Anything else, I think it's really gonna calm down. Like, it's really gonna dry out here. It's gonna dry out here. But I think where that heavy band sets up, it's gonna go right over these areas. So I'm thinking Central Jersey is the focus now of these heavy snow bands. So I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys at 12 p.m. and we'll see how much snow accumulates over that time. Alright? I will see you guys then.